Get into Hosea chapter 4 here. I'm using a different form, so to speak, to make these videos because I intend to go through the whole Bible here soon. And I don't like the way the audio sounds on these, but I like the way that I can present these better. So let's just get right into it, and I apologize for the volume. I will work on it. Hosea chapter 4. This little passage here is like reading tomorrow's newspaper. It really is. When you equate it to, well, Christianity for one, because Christians are Israel. That's what I call a nugget when you understand it. When you understand that you need to equate Christianity to Israel, the Bible becomes a lot easier to understand. When it talks about the prophets of Israel, it's talking about the preachers within Christianity. It's very awesome when you can do these things. But let's just get right into it. Hosea 4, chapter 1, tomorrow's newspaper. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth nor mercy, love is mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. Equate this to Christianity, and it's spot on, right on. Verse 2, by swearing and lying and killing, both literally and spiritually, by your nonsense teachings, and stealing and committing adultery, going after false gods, basically, they break out and blood touches blood. Everything's falling apart here. Why is this happening? Verse 3, therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish. With the beasts, all right, this is one of the worst translations in the whole King James Bible. This word is kai in the Hebrew. It means alive or living. With the living ones of the field. Look it up in your Strongs, and you'll see that I'm 100% correct. And with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Pretty well don't have the fishes of the sea like we should because of the pollution. Because of man's progress, I call it, building dams so that the salmon can't spawn. You know, the salmon provide food for a lot of the species that are surrounding it. But it is a little known fact that they also provide for the nutrients, for the soil, because the animals scatter them all over. It's absolutely fascinating. But see, man has polluted the waters to the point of where we don't have the perfection that God gave us. We have everything we need to thrive, yet we go to the store to buy food. It's sad that we live in that state. Verse 4, yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are as they strive with the priest. My preacher says this, so it's true. Verse 5, therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. So what's causing all this? Verse 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Where do you get knowledge? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. The reverence of the Lord, Proverbs chapter 1, round about verse 7. It's where we get knowledge, from his word. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law. This word law is Torah. It is derived from the word yara, which means to teach. It should be translated as teaching. Of thy God I will also forget thy children. I don't want to just jump over that. The law was never done away with. When you say the law was done away with, you're saying the teachings of God were done away with. Now, again, look that up in your Strong's. You'll see that I'm spot on with that as well. So what did we find out here in this little passage here? We found out that all these things are being brought upon man because man has turned away from God. They've turned away from his word is what it boils down to. And that's the world we live in. Within Christianity, we got to equate these things to Christianity, not Hinduism and not Scientology, Christianity, period. And God's children will be destroyed ultimately in the lake of fire at the very end, sadly, because many will still follow Satan at the end of the millennium.